All right, and just like that, it is 5:30. We are going to get started. We got total body extensions, spider bounce with arm swings, squats with a twist, and jumping jacks. All right, happy Tuesday. We got upper body and some core for you guys today. How it's going to flow, we have, we're going to do the upper body, a double round, top to bottom of the board. Then we're going to go take a break and do core board, double round of the core board, and then come back and do a double round again of the upper body. It's going to be 30 seconds of work time, 10 seconds in between to transition for upper body. It'll stay 30 seconds for the core board. We're going to cut down the transition time to 3 seconds. However, you will have 10 seconds to get back into your upper body. We're going to go ahead and get started with those deadlift into an upright row. So whether you have a weighted bag, a kettlebell, dumbbells, it's all the same mechanics. Just remember you have the deadlift, come out of the deadlift through the glutes, pushing through those heels, keeping that back flat. And then as you extend out of the deadlift, you go right into that upright row, leading with those elbows. So Teresa drives it right up underneath that chin. Remember, don't let it come up past the chin into the face. Get it right underneath and lead up with those elbows. Then we're going to go down to our knees for the kneeling curl to press. So with that weighted bag, we can have that neutral grip there, keeping those elbows tucked, curl, and then drive it straight up for that press. Same mechanics with the dumbbells. Just you can switch up the curl and the shoulder press to whatever style you want. Just regardless, keep that body nice and stable. Keep those elbows tucked. And then we have our reverse flies. We'll get up on those feet, flat back, pushing that chest out, try and get it parallel to the ground. And then ripping those dumbbells apart, sending that squeeze through the shoulder blades. Remember, don't lead with the elbows. Keep the elbows soft, but don't keep them 90 degrees. You want to keep them nice and wide and then controlling them back down. Don't let that spine curve. Then we're going to get down into slider chest flies. If at home, if you have sliders or something that works, you can do these. You'll be on those knees, sliding it out. Remember to have those elbows bent there at the bottom. Get as wide as you can. Push through the sliders, through the ground as you exhale and pull them together. You want to keep that core tight. And then if you need to get off of the chest and get out of those sliders, then you're going to go into regular chest flies on your back. So just remember, keep those weights in line with your shoulders. Elbows are soft, squeezing through the chest as you bring those weights together. Keep your core and your glutes engaged into that ground. And then we're going to go onto our feet, into our step up or reverse lunge front raises. So the reverse lunge, you're front raising at the bottom. Keep those weights shoulder height. You can do regular front raises, and then you can also do different types of grip if you have dumbbells. Otherwise, that weighted bag, just keep it right there in line with those shoulders. And then we will go into those piston rows. If you don't have dumbbells and you're using that weighted bag, you're driving those elbows up nice and high, just doing those regular rows, bringing it all the way up to that chest, keeping that back flat and parallel to the ground. Otherwise, those piston rows, if you do have dumbbells, just keep those shoulders as stable as you can, driving the elbow nice and high past the back, sending it into the back of that squeeze. And then we have the skull crushers. We will get onto our backs. Arms straight up. Remember, it's a hinge from the elbow. Keep your elbows locked over those shoulders. Lower the dumbbells on either side and then extend them straight up, squeezing through the triceps. Keep your core and your glutes engaged, pushing through the ground to protect that lower back. And don't rotate those shoulders. Keep them nice and stable. Then we're going to go into our half get up on the right side. So remember, that means right leg is straight, right arm has the weight. Keeping that foot on the ground, and you're bringing that chest all the way up to the thigh, driving that weight up, keeping that arm straight. Make sure the leg doesn't lift. Think of pushing that straight leg into the ground. Then we're going to go into that static hold. It's only 3 seconds, remember, so you're going to just go right into it. There's no pause. And then holding that weight either at your chest, you can hold it up, having those feet off the ground. You can drop the heels with that weight, same thing. And then last, you can also do body weight if you need to. Then half get-ups on the left side. So now the left leg and the left arm are straight and with the weight. Bring that chest up to the thigh. And then we will go into those shoe touches for that last hurrah there. So remember to keep your feet about hip width apart, no wider, and then reaching all the way up towards those toes as far as you can, keeping your shoulder blades peeled off, pushing the core and the lower back into the ground, tightening up those abs. Keep this warm-up going just a little bit longer. We do have someone who has reached actually, yep, she's not on, so we're going to wait because she tends to come in on the mornings. But keep this coming. We still got 20 seconds of your warm-up. I will give you guys, for at home tomorrow, it's going to be full body. You guys are going to want an elevated surface and an object to hurdle over if you have it. And keep doing your January Fit Body charity check-ins this month for Shriners Children's Hospital. Every 25 check-ins we do on Facebook and Instagram, we fund medical care for a child burn victim. So you can do that hashtag Fit Body for Kids if you want. All right, guys, we're going to get started with that first exercise, that deadlift into an upright row. 30 seconds. Let's start heavier than normal today. It's a new day. Here we go. We got 3, 2, and go. 30 seconds on that clock. Lead with those elbows. Remember to keep those shoulders pulled back as you hinge at the hips in that deadlift. Keep that chin tucked. Flat back. We are halfway, 15 seconds. After this, we're going down for your kneeling curl to press. We have 7 seconds. Remember, don't go all the way down to the floor with those weights. Go right around the shin, ankle area. All right, let's get on down. Kneeling curl to press. Don't let the body rock around. We got 3, 2, and go. Keep those elbows tucked if you have that weighted bag. Notice how Teresa's keeping her body nice and straight. Elbows are tucked, curls right up to the chest, and then drives that weighted object right up overhead. Very good, you guys. Stay with it. We got our reverse flies coming up. You got 10 seconds left. Let's hit these reps. Make the most of every 30 seconds today. 5 seconds. Let's get these last ones. We're going into that reverse fly. All right, let's bring it up to those feet. We have 7 seconds. Don't be late today on any of these. And 3, 2, go. So think of getting that chest parallel to the ground. You have a soft bend in those knees. Push that chest out. Keep that core engaged and rip those dumbbells apart. Try and touch those shoulder blades together behind you. That's it, guys. We have 12 seconds from here. You're going to go into those slider chest flies if you have something at home. Otherwise, we have those regular chest flies coming up. We got 3 seconds. Time. All right. Get in position. We have 3, 2, and so if you have those sliders, you're sliding out, notice how her elbows stay over those wrists and they're bent, and then she pushes through the ground, pushes through those sliders and brings them forward. Good, you got it. Make sure you push out of that fly with those sliders. Those arms move together, otherwise go on your back into those chest flies. We have 5 seconds. Stay with it. Here we go. We got those step up or reverse lunge front raises. We got 3, 2, and go. Remember, the lunges and the step ups are just to help get that heart rate up a little bit. Don't let it slow you down. The focus is those front raises. Step up all the way on that box through that heel. She's pushing through the lead heel of that reverse lunge on those front raises. Keep those weights or that weighted bag in line with those shoulders. You can do any type of grip, guys. We got 5 seconds. We're going into those piston rows. 2, and time. Get in that flat back, bent over position. If you have that weighted object, you are just doing those regular rows. We got 3, 2, go. If you are doing those piston rows, remember, do not let those shoulders rock around. Don't think of pushing the weight down to the ground and punching through the ground. Resist that release and control it. Good, Missy, very nice. Squeezing through those shoulder blades. Good, Carrie. That's it, guys. You look great. Let's stay with it. We got 5 seconds at home. Keep pushing it. We got 3, 2, and we are on our backs. We are going into those skull crushers. We got 7 seconds. Remember, don't move those shoulders. It's a hinge from that elbow. We got 2, 1. Keep those knees bent right under those heels. Engage your core and your glutes. Push them into the ground. Stay with it. You got it. Guys, here we go. We got 5 seconds. We're going back to the top to that deadlift upright row in 2, 1. All right, let's bring it back. Grab your weighted bag, your kettlebell, your dumbbells, whatever you're using. 3, 2, and go. Remember, don't let those wrists curve. Keep those wrists nice and strong, those knuckles directed to the ground as you drive those weights up as best you can. Shoulders are back on that deadlift. Stay with it. Nice job, Nicole. You look great. We got 5 seconds. Let's stay with it. From here, we're going back to those knees for that curl and that press. All right, let's bring it down. If you do have dumbbells, you can switch up that grip on those. 2, 1. Here we go on those bicep curls and those shoulder presses. So we're working different areas of those biceps and shoulders. Challenge yourselves on those weights. Remember, you should be up heavier to start than you would normally. It's a new year, new day. Regardless of it being a new year, it is a new day, and it's the beginning of a month. Let's push ourselves. You are stronger than you think. Trust it. Get this last rep, and we are on to those reverse flies. Up on those feet. Remember, if you have that weighted bag, you're focusing on that one side, unless you can have that switch down nice and fluid. Keep that chest pushed out to the ground. Listen to that back. Make sure you're not rounding through that spine. All right, guys, here we go. We got those slider chest flies or regular chest flies. Keep hustling. We got that core coming up soon. We got 3, 2. All right, so if you're at home or maybe you need to get out of those sliders, you're on your back for that chest fly. If you have that weighted object, focus on one side here so we don't risk dropping that thing on that beautiful face of yours. We do not want that to happen. You got it. Remember, as you push those arms together, you come up out of that push-up position. We have 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Give me these last reps. We're going to those step-up or reverse lunge front raises. Here we go, up on those feet. 7 seconds. Way to start on time so far today and using that 30 seconds and stay with it. Go. Get through that heel on those step-ups. Same with those reverse lunges. You're stepping all the way through that lead heel. Good. Don't swing those weights. Don't rock through the spine to raise those up. Tighten that core. We're going into those piston rows after this, guys. We have 8 seconds. You got it. We got 1 minute of work time left until we get onto that core for a little bit. Finish it. Beautiful. Let's get into those piston rows. Bent over position. Switch up to those heavy weights. If you have that weighted bag, you're doing that regular row. 2, go. Really envision the back doing the work. Control that weight down. Don't punch it. Just release it. Control it. As one elbow goes up nice and high past that back, the other releases down. Try to keep those elbows close to your sides and really think of sending it into those shoulder blades and those lats. Good. Really squeeze it. Squeeze that back. We got time for 1 or 2 more. All right, onto that back. Skull crushers. Stay with it, guys. We got 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Very good. You've got it, guys. Stay with it. At home, we're so proud of you guys for committing all last year and continuing to bring it now into 2021. Stay with it. We got 10 seconds. You got it, guys. Keep those shoulders stable. Don't let them move. Don't let those elbows collapse. Keep them locked on top of those shoulders. Get this last one. All right, we're going into that half get up on the right side. So your right leg is straight. Your right arm has the weight stacked over that shoulder. And you're bringing that chest all the way up to that thigh. Think of pushing that straight leg into the ground. Don't let it lift because it takes the work out of that core. And we are on that core board, so we are blasting those abs. Carve them out. Pull those shoulder blades back. Think of driving your body up to the sky. Remember, we only have 3 seconds to switch. We're going to that static hold in just 7 seconds. Finish these out for 5, 3, 2, and right into it. 2, go. So it's quick. Remember, you can have that weight up overhead. You can have it at your chest with those feet off the ground. Remember, it's more about the angle. You got it. We got 7 seconds. From here, we're going right into that half get up on the left side. We got 3, 2, straighten that left leg, and go. Left leg, left arm. Don't let it lift. We got already down 8 seconds. We got those shoe touches coming up after this. You're going to set that weight down for a moment. Try and even out. Make sure you get the same amount of reps on this side as the other. One side might feel stronger than the other. That's okay. Push it. Challenge yourself. Get past that resistance. Get this last one. And shoe touches in 2. And go. Keep those feet hip width apart. Remember, they shouldn't be wider than those hips. So walk in those feet. They shouldn't be out. Keep those shoulders peeled up. You got it, guys. Really let that core do the talking. We got 15 seconds from here. You guys are going right back into your half get up on the right side. Stay with it. We got 5 seconds. You're going to straighten that right leg. Right arm will have the weight. We got 2, 1. Here we go in 2, 1, go. If that half get up becomes too much, you can do regular sit-ups. You can also do that half get up body weight if you need to. But just keep putting it into that core. Pull those shoulders back. This is your last time on this right side. We got 10 seconds. And we're going to that static hold. Don't let that elbow collapse. Keep that weight nice and strong and straight. We got 2, 1, 3, 2. Right into that static hold. Last time on this, ladies and gents. Don't let that lower back curve. Don't get that back too close to the ground. Lose that weight if it's holding you back. Stay with it. We got 2. And right into that half get up. Go. Left side, left leg is straight, left arm has that weight. We have just those shoe touches coming up, and then you guys are going back to finish out this workout with those last 2 rounds of upper body. Let's stay with it. Remember that fit body focus of this week. It says stop trying to skip the struggle. That is where character is built, so embrace it and grow from it. We got 5 seconds. It is up to you what you do with it in 2, 1. Set that aside. We got those shoe touches. Go. So notice how Teresa's feet are hip width apart. And she's reaching beyond those heels. She's aiming for those toes or even for that wall in front. So don't cut off that range of motion. Challenge that range of motion. You can't grow without that resistance. We have 10 seconds. And then we're going back to the top of that deadlift upright row. We got 5. Let's finish these shoe touches nice and strong. Keep those feet flat. All right, here we go. Grab that weighted object or those dumbbells. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. So remember, pull those shoulders back as you hinge into that deadlift. Make sure you complete that deadlift all the way up, right? And then into that upright row. Stay with it. We have 17 seconds. All right, we got 5 seconds. We're going to that kneel and curl and press. Nice work. 2. Good. All right, let's bring it down. Remember, knees, hips, and shoulders stay stacked and locked with each other. You got to keep that core tight. Go. Keep those glutes engaged as well. Bicep is doing the work on the curls. Shoulders is doing the work on that press. Stay in control of those weights. Keep pushing that resistance on those dumbbells or that weighted bag. We got 10 seconds. Add some extra soup cans this month to those bags. We got 3, 2, and go ahead into those reverse flies. So if you're using that weighted object, you're now back on that first side unless you're doing that transition, and go. I'm loving the determination and the energy today. I feel it both here in the gym and at home. Let's stay committed, stay fierce, embrace the struggle, embrace the resistance, fight back with the rep every time. Tighten up that body a little bit more. Send that breath into that muscle a little bit more. We got 3, 2, and we're back either to those slider chest flies or that regular chest fly on your back. We're starting in 3 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Good, I can see you, Nicole, awesome job. Annette, Patty, I see you ladies as well. Let's keep hustling, good work. Later today, this evening, later this morning, wherever you're at, keep hustling. We got 10 seconds. Stay with it. All right, here we go. We're going into those step up or reverse lunge front raises. Grab those dumbbells or that bag in 2, go. All right, guys, tell yourselves we've just got a little bit left of this third round, and then we are in our final round of upper body. Good job. Don't let those weights go beyond those shoulders. Very nice. We got some determined, hardworking, dedicated people in this Fit Fam. Keep hustling. We got 3 seconds. We're going into those piston rows. Get that last one. All right, guys. We're getting down to the wire. Don't start letting the limiting beliefs creep in your head now. Go. So remember to keep those palms rotated in, facing each other, driving one up and then the other. Keep it coming. We got 8 seconds. We're going into those skull crushers in just 5. But we ain't done yet with these pistons until I say stop. That is time. All right. Now let's get on that back. Keep hustling. 3, 2, go. Remember, those weights should not feel light. They should not feel easy. You want that resistance. That's how we grow those muscles. And we got to grow in the mind first. When the going gets tough, our mind wants to stop. We got to build up that strength. Build resistance in the mind. We got 10 seconds. Fight back with the rep. Squeeze a little harder. Breathe a little deeper. We got 3 seconds. We're going back to the top for the last time. All right, guys. Last time through this group of exercises, we got deadlift and upright row. 3, 2. Keep those shoulders back. Don't round through the spine. Don't let the shoulders pull forward as you go down into that deadlift. You got to tighten that core. You got to squeeze through those shoulder blades. Peel them back. Make sure you're not coming up through the lower back. You're coming up through the glutes. It's a hinge from that hip. We have 10 seconds. We're going into those kneeling curl to presses, and you're done with these. I want you to fight for an extra rep on all of these exercises because we don't get to do them again. And that's time. All right, let's get down. We got 7 seconds. How can you challenge yourself? 2, go. It's your last chance. Still early in the week. It's a new month. So remember, you should always start out with those heavy next step up on those weights to see how you've grown. We have 12 seconds. 10, get ready for those reverse flies. We don't get to do these again, make them count. Keep that spine under control, don't rock around. And time, all right, let's get into those reverse flies. Last time on these, 3, 2, go. Make sure you keep that neck nice and straight. Don't let the chest bob around. Envision those back muscles. Your back is nice and wide and strong. Think of the back, squeezing, flex it, and pull those weights apart. You only have 7 seconds, guys, and we're going into those slider chest flies or those regular chest flies. Give me one more. All right, way to get that last one. Here we go. We got 5 seconds on this chest. 3, 2. Don't let those weights close over the face or the neck. Keep them right over the chest, right over that sternum. Very good. You got it, guys. Keep those elbows soft. Remember, it should be nice and wide. Push that lower back into the mat. Tighten that core and those glutes together. Keep those knees bent. Feet are flat. You only have 5 seconds. We're going to those step up or reverse lunge front raises for the last time. We got 2. Time. All right, guys. 3 exercises, a minute and a half of work. We got 3, 2, go. You can do it. Stay committed. Stay in the moment. Fill your mind with your form. Fill it with empowering mantras. Remind yourself you can't get better without that challenge, without that resistance. We have 8 seconds, and we're going to those piston rows or those regular rows in 3 seconds. Give me a couple more. Remember, extra rep. All right, guys, piston rows in just 5 seconds. Or those regular rows in 2, go. So again, notice how Teresa's keeping her shoulders under control. She's not bobbing around and letting that work go into the spine and rotating through that spine. Keep them under control. Listen to your body. Do a mental body scan. We have 15 seconds, and we're going to that final 30 on those skull crushers on your backs. Let's get these last reps, guys. Nice job at home. Good job, you guys in the gym. Let's push it for 3, 2. On your backs. We are 30 seconds away from the finish line. Go big or go home right here. 2, go. Your workouts are always what you make of it. You can make them easy. You can make yourself stagnant based off of the weights you choose, the amount of reps you choose, how much you engage your body and focus on that form. You choose your results. That's it. We got 7 seconds. Choose victory. Choose stronger. We got 3, 2, and that is time. You guys are done. We are going to stretch it out. Nice work. Let's get into a side child's pose. So sit your hips back on those heels. Reach those arms out in front and then reach off to the right side. And remember, push that shoulder down to the ground. That opposite shoulder. So whatever side you're reaching to, that opposite shoulder should be pushed down to even out. Breathe into that stretch. Nice job at home in the gym. When you're ready, you can switch sides. So again, at home, tomorrow's full body, you're going to want an elevated surface and an object to hurdle over. Go ahead when you're ready, release that. Reach behind you. One hand grabs one wrist, and then pull those arms back towards the wall. If you want a deeper stretch, you can hinge at the hips or just stay upright. Your word of the day at home is embrace. Embrace the struggle, embrace the challenge, embrace your workouts, embrace wherever you're at today. Our best looks different every day. As long as you're bringing it. Thank you, Patty. Nice work. So embrace is your word of the day. Keep doing those check-ins. Switch sides on that behind the back pull for that last one. Even it out. So every 25 check-ins, we fund medical care for a child burn victim for Shriners Children's Hospital for the month of January. Awesome job, you guys. We miss you. Keep coming on. Keep working hard. We'll see you guys tomorrow.